How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
General.
General W.R.
Yes,
Monger.
yes. Okay, so when they came to you, how did they describe the character?
Well, actually, they sent a script, and I've never been drawn to a specific character as much as I am to a story. And what really attracted me to this story was just the idea that they were going to make a film for young people that was going to tell them it was all right to be different. Yeah. And not only was it all right to be different, but that one thing that might make you feel awkward about being different might be your greatest asset. And so in the context of this film, Ginormica's size makes her uncomfortable, and yet that's what enables her to potentially save the planet. I love that idea. And so at that point, I was open to a variety of characters, and General W.R. Monger, just because of the tone of my voice, it's in a much lower register, and I can kind of push it.
Yeah, you've got one of those great character voices.
Well, and it made sense for that, and then we had a great time. Most of the voice work that I've done before, people have asked me to do so that they could recognize my voice. Whereas this one, I got to do a character, and so the main voice the couple voices that we talked about. I loved the sergeant in Full Metal Jacket. He was so demonstrative and unrelenting. And then to kind of counterbalance that with some humor, Yosemite Sam was one of my favorite cartoon characters, and he would start off every every Warner Brothers cartoon off with, "Bring on a fearless free fire, hate rabbits." He'd talk like that, and he was pretty funny, and they kind of had
pretty good.
They had a giggle about that, and so we kind of took the voice off in that direction. And
so, what did you find out about yourself? Anything after doing this character?
Well, not specifically from doing the character, but I think to my own detriment, I might be a little self-conscious.
Really?
Certainly in the world of comedy, and it took me a little while to start to become comfortable, and at a point I got there, and I remember I was doing a scene, I was running real fast, and I was talking, and I was gesticulating all over the place, and just at that moment, when I was feeling my most free, I realized they were filming it.
Oh, really?
And for the rest of the day, I did the whole performance sitting on my hands, and I was, so it's something that I probably need to work on, which is just kind of letting go.
Now, usually when you're shooting a movie, you get to take home some souvenir from shooting. Anything from this movie at all?
No, I think
nothing.
Nothing. It's just the memories, and
that's it.
And we did a press tour in Europe, and I managed to snatch a couple of the toys, which are pretty cool. I love Insectosaurus because he's the silent giant, and he's kind of so cute. And they have one toy where if you push his belly, he just goes, "Oh." And that was the only noise he made.
Okay, tell me what's happening with 24. You start back up in May.
We start back up in May, and we're starting early this year just because because of the strike and Fox's programming issues, and 24 started late, but we had extra time, and we realized how valuable that was. So normally we wouldn't start till August, but we're starting in May. And
been off since January.
I'm sorry?
Been off since January.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We've
been working. We're not really ever off. I mean, we're working on the stories for season 8, and so we've got our scripts are starting to come into place. And
how is season 8 measuring up?
We're really excited about it. I think one of the key differences, whereas between season 1 and 2 there was a year, between season 2 and 3 there was almost 2 years. These 2 seasons will be very closely connected. So the stories that we're dealing with in season 7 will actually still feed into season 8. So we're excited about that. We've never done that before.